You changed. You stopped being you.
What's the deal, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Cultivated Minds, and today we're going to be talking about purpose comes first. I think a lot of times in our life, it becomes a time, when things get tough and they get hard and, we start to drift. I myself was a person who went through that also. You start sitting there in your mind and you're thinking like, what's next for me? Like, am I doing the right thing right now? Am I headed the right place? Is this exactly what I want to do? And you might have been in school, you could have been doing some type of trade, some type of job, and it just seemed perfect at the moment. But the more and more you started doing that inside work, you realize it's not exactly what you want to do. Maybe it was making good money, or it was something that was new and experience, and you liked it for like a year, but then it just kind of went out of pocket. Like you just felt like this isn't me anymore. Like this isn't what I really want to do. And then once you start doing that inside work, and then you figure out what you did want to do, you realize, you know what? No matter how much money I'm making or what I'm doing, I feel like the purpose comes first. And I just think a lot of times we're gonna go through some bumps, bruises, and things gonna happen in our life. And I just think it's up to us to always realign our focus and our thoughts on what our purpose actually is. Who are we? What do we really like to do? Is this right for me to do? Is this something that I really love to do? And we have to reassess our thoughts, realign with our focus. And we can't get down on the criticism or people trying to tell us what we should be doing or we shouldn't be doing. Because a lot of people try to tell you what's best for you, but a lot of times they don't know what's best for themselves. And how can somebody tell you what's best for you when you 100%, you know exactly what's best for you? So a lot of times that kind of goes one ear out the other. And I think that, comes from evaluating ourselves and not listening to the naysayers, not listening to what people tell us. In your spirit, in your gut, in your heart when something is telling you to keep on chasing that, regardless of what people are telling you, regardless how they're coming at you. The purpose is what comes first. It don't matter how much money you think you're making. It don't matter how much you feel like you're doing. It doesn't matter what people think about that. If you feel like it's in alignment with your purpose, that's what you got to go for, because that's the thing that's going to make your heart thrive. That's something that's going to make you keep pushing each and every day. And I just think a lot of us get lost on that track, whether it was in school, whether we were just at the house just thinking, whether we was in our minds just dealing with a bunch of different people and realizing this is not in alignment with exactly what I want to do. And once focusing on your purpose and focusing on, what's right for you, and we continuously doing that work on ourselves and figuring us out, I think the purpose gets clearer and clearer. And it's always gonna be hard. It's gonna be days where you feel like giving up, and it's gonna be times where you feel like maybe this isn't right. But I think an important thing is just remembering why we're doing this, assessing those thoughts and going back to the beginning, why we wanted to start doing it, all the positive possibilities that we had in our mind, what kept us going from the gate. And don't get misled by people's dogmatic beliefs or negative views, because they probably feel like they can't do it themselves. And another thing is just, stay original, stay authentic. I know I always say this, but I can't stress it enough, just being solid, staying true to your core values, your beliefs, your ethics, and, just putting it out there and manifesting that, your purpose is going to be in alignment. Every day you just got to work on that and just tell ourselves that it's going to work. You may not know how you're going to get there, but it's going to work because this your purpose and what you meant to do. Just stay solid and stay true to you. That's all I really had to say. I'm not trying to say anything is universal. This is just from my experience and what I'm speaking on. If you guys have anything else that you feel like you can build with, go ahead and hit me in the comments. This Cultivated Minds, and I'm signing out.